Are you looking for the best pool cleaners? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best pool cleaners on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Polaris Vac-Sweep Pressure Inground Pool Cleaner. Out of the more than 40 pool cleaners we've tested, the Polaris Vac-Sweep 280 Pressure Side Inground Pool Cleaner impressed us the most with its overall easy setup, low-maintenance design, and impressive cleaning capabilities. After over 6 months of testing, it effectively cleaned our pool, while requiring very little work on our part. While this pressure side pool cleaner lacks the sophistication of a robotic model, we found that it efficiently cleans a variety of debris, including leaves and pollen, off the floor and walls of our in-ground pool within 3 hours. Since it doesn't have to be monitored and doesn't take too long to set up, that's a huge time savings. We especially like the unique tail sweep design, which helps brush debris out of corners and ensures that the cleaner stays consistent in its cleaning path. The tail sweep is also highly effective at propelling the pool cleaner and helping it climb walls and sun benches. Despite its lack of true navigational control like our best robotic pick, we think the tail sweep design was effective enough that we couldn't really tell the difference. It never got stuck during 6 months of testing, so we never felt like we had to monitor it while it was working. The downside is that you won't know exactly when this pool cleaner is done, but we found it easy enough to glance at the pool and see which parts it has cleaned and which it hasn't. We had some small hiccups removing this pool cleaner at first, but we don't think it was overly difficult. The issue is that you need to remove it by pulling on the hose, so you need to be very gentle to avoid accidentally disconnecting it. You can technically just leave it in the pool around the clock, but we never did that due to concerns about overworking the filtration system for no reason. While we had our pool maintenance service install this cleaner, we noted that it only took a few minutes, so seasoned pool owners may be comfortable doing it without assistance. The only tricky part was removing the pressure tester to attach the hose to the intake valve. Dimensions: 20 by 23 by 10 inches, weight, 6.2 pounds, type, pressure side, pool type, in-ground, cleaning coverage, floors, walls. Number 2. Aiper Scuba E1 Pool Cleaner. As a cordless robot pool cleaner, the Aiper Scuba E1 offers the convenience of no hoses or cables. Its battery-powered operation keeps it running for hours without relying on your pool's filtration system, and smart route planning ensures efficient cleaning cycles. After 6 months of testing, this cordless pool cleaner continues to impress us in every regard, including ease of use, cleaning prowess, and coverage. We tested the Scuba E1 in a long lap pool with a bump out in the deep end, and it made short work of silt, dirt, leaves, and other debris on the pool floor, walls, and even the deep end seat. Watching it climb the walls and pop up out of the water was a treat, but the Scuba E1 wasn't just putting on a show, it was really doing work. The intelligent pathfinding also helps it cover every inch of the pool, even if your pool has an irregular shape. We used the Scuba E1 to clean our pool 3 times over about a month near the beginning of the swimming season, and the performance only got better each time. The first time we used it, it cleaned our 10 by 40 foot pool in about 2 hours when it had to deal with a lot of silt and dirt. The pool was new at the time. Subsequent cleanings took as little as 90 minutes despite leaves built up at the pool's top and bottom. As the weather heated up and pool use increased, we used the E1 twice a day to keep our pool sparkling clean. We were impressed with how well it held up under the increased cleaning schedule, showing no wear or tear, and always picking up debris without fail. The only issue we ran into is that this is a very heavy pool cleaner, so getting out of the pool takes effort. It has a hook on the back that we were able to grab with a pool cleaning pole, but we had trouble lifting it out of the pool while waterlogged. We had to let it drain for a little while, and then we were able to wrestle it out of the pool. The good thing is that the filter capacity is large enough that we never had to pull the cleaner out to empty the basket mid-cycle, and it also never gets stuck. The unit's weight only comes into play when the cleaning is done, and it's time to put it away. It charges very quickly, too, which will come in handy if you have a pool that's too large to clean on a single charge. The only issue we encountered with this unit's cleaning capabilities was that, unlike our best robotic skimmer pick, it doesn't skim, so we still need to remove free-floating leaves manually, or wait for them to sink. However, it made short work of debris on the floor and walls and returned to its parking position after each cleaning like clockwork. Dimensions: 15 by 8 by 17 inches, weight, 26 pounds, type, robotic, pool type, Inground, cleaning coverage, floor, walls. Number 3. Pool Blaster Max Cordless Pool Cleaner. If you don't mind pushing around a pool cleaner by hand, the Pool Blaster Max is a cordless, battery-powered option with a reasonable price. It takes more effort to use than our overall best recommendation, but it also costs about half as much. We love that this rechargeable pool cleaner requires no hoses or cords, and its battery delivers up to an hour of runtime per charge, enough to clean even the largest pools. It has a 10.5-inch vacuum head for large areas, which also makes it easier to maneuver than traditional wider rolling vacuum heads. The head's arrow shape also allows it to easily navigate tricky areas like pool stairs and other hard-to-reach features. While we weren't initially impressed by this pool cleaner's design, it's constructed of cheap-feeling plastic and doesn't come with a pool pole, we were won over by its ability to handle both small and large debris. The plastic construction also held up very well over 6 months of use, with no malfunctions or broken components, so it's more robust than it seems at first glance. We like that this cleaner includes a large debris capture chamber that can hold everything from dirt and sand to leaves, twigs, and acorns, and we never had to stop and empty it out. We do wish it was easier to clean though, since the filter requires some pressurized hosing to clean it out completely. After several months of regular use, we can attest to this cleaner's consistent cleaning abilities. While it may not be ideal for deep cleaning an entire pool due to the amount of manual labor involved, we've enjoyed using it to touch up our pool between uses. It may not have smart features or clean independently like many of our favorite pool cleaners, but we think it's a great cordless option at a reasonable price. Dimensions: 15.5 by 6.5 by 7.5 inches, weight, 5.5 pounds, type, battery-powered, pool type, in-ground, above-ground, cleaning coverage, floors, stairs. Number 4. Hayward Navigator Pro Suction Pool Cleaner. If you're looking for the convenience of a robotic pool cleaner without the high price, we recommend the Hayward Navigator Pro Pool Cleaner. We were especially impressed with the steering pattern it uses to effectively navigate and cover the entire floor of the pool even though it lacks the advanced technology of our best robotic pick. It also costs about half as much, so we think it's a good value for how well it works. We did struggle to initially assemble and attach this pool cleaner to our pool's filter bracket, but it was not nearly as difficult as our best for sand pick. Once we had it attached, we didn't have any other difficulties and only experienced a few performance issues. We really put this cleaner through its paces in a pool that was newly opened for the season, so it was faced with tons of leaves and other debris. The cleaner made its way around the pool well enough, but we did find that it got caught on several piles of debris during our first testing day. On subsequent days, when there weren't any large piles of leaves, we did not experience any issues with it getting stuck. It sucked the leaves up extremely well, even though it needed a little help clearing the big piles, so we think it's perfectly suited to pools that are surrounded by trees. Just don't let the leaves pile up before running the pool cleaner. It has a large debris capacity too, so we never had to worry about it filling up before the end of a cycle. Dimensions: 40.4 by 13.6 by 11.9 inches, weight, 17.71 pounds, type, suction side, pool type, in-ground, cleaning coverage, floor, sides. Number 5. Aiper Scuba E1. If you want a simple, hands-free way of keeping your above-ground pool clean, we love the Aiper Scuba E1. We tested this robotic pool cleaner in our above-ground pool and were surprised by how easy it was to use. We just had to push the power button, drop it in our pool, and watch it go. We were also impressed by how well it cleared even fine debris from our pool, including small bugs and undissolved salt. Particles so small that we couldn't see them from above. While this cleaner is designed to clean the floors of an above-ground pool in a random, but throughout pattern, it can also clean flat in-ground pools as large as 1,100 square feet. At 17 pounds, we found it easy to lift into our pool, and we like that it comes with a safety bumper, so it shouldn't scratch the pool liner. It doesn't offer advanced navigation like our best robotic pick, smart capabilities, scheduling, or skim the surface as our best robotic skimmer pick does, but we like that it's priced about $300 less than the Scuba E1 while still helping us maintain our above-ground pool almost effortlessly. This cleaner does need an initial charge of 4 hours, but no complicated assembly or setup is required. We found that it took around 2 hours to clean our 12x 24-foot steel frame vinyl pool before parking near the side of our pool. It doesn't otherwise indicate when the cycle is done. We love that it has a large filter located on top of the cleaner, so it's really easy to remove, and it's just as easy to clean. To clean the filter, we just had to rinse it lightly with a garden hose. Dimensions: not listed. Weight: not listed. Type: robotic. Pool type: above ground. Cleaning coverage: floors.